Hey, in this video we take a look at the Classico from Bambino, which is now available in version 2. At first glance, it catches the eye with its low price of €18.90. A closer look reveals a different story, but let's start with the packaging and diaper. One of their trademarks is the milky white design of the pack. According to Bambino, they have been making colorful printed diapers since 2006, making them a veteran of the scene. The Classico V2 is printed all over, which sets it apart from the first version. There, the motifs were only printed on the adhesive surface at the front. The rest of the diaper is white. The style is quite similar. The prints on the previous version are closer together, probably due to the smaller surface area. I find it interesting that both are still available. We'll have to wait and see whether this remains the case in the long term. Apart from the inside, nothing has remained white in the second version, and the motifs continue on the sides. As the popular foil is used as the outer material, the colors are vibrant and it feels very pleasantly soft. It is the softest of all the Bambino diapers I have tested so far. And there are quite a few. Compared to some others, such as the Bambino Bellissimo, the Classico V2 doesn't seem overly thick, but more on that later. There is space for boosters to increase the suction power. It's not just the foil that's soft, the entire diaper is soft and it adapts very well to the body when you put it on. The adhesive surface is in the right place so that it can be properly positioned with the resealable plastic stickers. There is a surprise on the scales. A single, empty diaper weighs just 169 grams. It is clear as soon as you take it out of the pack that it is not overly thick. But I was still surprised that it was so light. It brings up the rear and is even thinner than the Abu Super Dry Kids, which only has 2 instead of 4 adhesives from the last practical test video. This is rather rare, and with the Classico V2 I'm doubly surprised at first. It doesn't feel that thin when it's on. But you notice it between the legs. There is significantly less material there than in Tycables or other thick ABDL diapers. At the latest, when they get wet, these thin ones have the typical, I call it, sagging. The material in the crotch is then no longer enough for the entire width. Instead of being flat, it becomes similar to an inverted U. However, this has nothing to do with this diaper in particular. It is similar with all thinner diapers. Basically, it's okay if a diaper is less thick, or if you deliberately want something thinner in order to be less conspicuous. This is where the Classico V2 scores points. It is absolutely unnoticeable when empty. As always, of course, except when it is visible under clothing because the clothing over it is too short and you are not wearing a diaper body. What can you expect from a diaper weighing 169 grams, or rather light, if it has to absorb full bladders in everyday life? I was very pleasantly surprised at first. Due to its thinness, it cannot absorb so much liquid in one place, i.e. at the front and between the legs. But the distribution of moisture works well, so that even a large amount does not lead directly to leakage. However, this reaches its limits when there is no more surface on the flat where the liquid can flow. Then it leaks out. As it has less absorbent material, this happens quite quickly. In the practical test of an entire pack, the heaviest diaper weighed around 1.6 kilograms. If you subtract the empty weight, that's just under 1.4 liters of liquid. Compared to the other diapers in the practical tests, this is not a good result and is well below average. However, the high average is due to the fact that many diapers are at least one size thicker. After all, many of you like thick diapers, as a very large majority indicated in a survey on my channel. The manufacturers are guided by this. Bambino is swimming against the tide in this respect with the Classico V2. That doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. From my point of view, a diaper can be thin if the price is also thinner than a much thicker one. At the beginning I said that the Classico V2 stood out at first glance with its low price. A pack is said to cost just €18.90, one of the cheapest packs currently available. However, as with many products, the devil is in the detail. Bambino is also known for producing small packs containing only 8 diapers. For others, 10 to 12 are common, some even contain 15. If we divide the pack price by 8, a single diaper costs €2.36. Some others in this thickness are more expensive, especially the unpopular cotton ones. On the other hand, a Lil Soaker hardly costs any more at €2.39, but is thicker and has a higher absorption capacity. In this respect, the 9-cent surcharge is worth it, but I think the foil is even better with Bambino. My conclusion is therefore not so clear-cut. The Classico V2 is pleasant and is still reasonably priced. I also like the look of it. Personally, I would like it to be thicker. This can only be increased a little with boosters. If you like thinner ones or have to wear them due to the circumstances, you'll be happy with the Classico V2. If that's too colorful for you, you could take a look at the previous version. Or take a look at my other videos, in which I tried out various diapers from Bambino and many other brands, and you can also write your opinion on the diaper in the comments. Stay dry until the next video.